It's Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance in the Inland Empire. We are joined today by Maria Molina Solano. She is the Executive Director of the National Latina Business Women's Association in the Inland Empire. She brings with her her president, Cecilia Bolbolian, and I thank you both for joining us. I have been fans of your organization for some time. We've met before, Cecilia.
Yes,
we met
have.
recently,
Yes.
of course. Maria, let's start with you, Maria. What exactly is the organization?
Well, the National Latina Business Women Association in the Inland Empire is a chapter of the national organization.
Right.
We've been around for going on 2 years. The organization itself has been around for 12 years.
Sure.
And so as an organization, its responsibility is to empower Latinas in business and corporate positions, to empower them with information, with resources, so that they can move their business or their corporate life.
So you're running the organization day to day. You have chosen to dedicate your time. You have a full-time job otherwise.
Yes, I do.
But you're dedicating your time to this organization as its president. Why? What is it about this organization that compels you to remain so active?
Well, as a Latina myself,
Sure.
I understand the struggles. And when I was able to become a member of the LA chapter, I was able to have the trainings, the guidance, the mentorships, and with that, now with the Inland Empire,
Sure.
I wanted to give back.
So give us a sense of what those struggles are. You know, it seems obvious, but,
Right.
but you know, give me the I perspective.
You know, I was blinded to the fact that I'm woman, Latina.
Right.
I was working at a corp for a while, trying to get into management.
Okay.
Because of my upbringing and mindset, you know, I mentioned this before in the last interview
Right.
where my father says, don't look people in the eye because it's disrespectful.
Oh, no.
You know,
Right.
it's just his way of being a father and being,
Right.
you know, taking care of his daughter. But he didn't know better.
Culturally,
Exactly.
in Anglo culture, eye contact's important.
Right.
Exactly. So management, it wasn't going to happen. But when I received some training on leadership, posture,
That is so
I was
interesting.
able to get up to the next level of management. Now I work for New York Life. It's a Fortune 100 company. I'm a Latina. I'm in the corporate leadership.
Right.
And I want that for others. So if I can share my best practices with other Latinas, I'm here to be a
If I could dig a
service.
little deeper, if you don't mind, is your father American-born or foreign-born?
Foreign-born.
So what
in a
I'll-
farm in Juarez,
Okay,
Mexico.
so what I'm wondering is, let us say that maybe you're third generation, because there are plenty of third generation Latinas.
That's correct.
Do they have the same experience that you have, or do
No.
you think it's at some level a little easier?
Easier.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I was on a panel for Cal State Fullerton.
Right.
I was able to speak to 100 kids that are about to graduate.
Right.
And sharing their stories, and their parents very supportive. But now with the National Latina Business Women Association, we can help them get to intern programs within the corporate world.
Can I tell you, my father is first generation. His parents were from Eastern Europe. They didn't know anything. I mean, I've told this story before. He got into 2 universities. He got into Columbia University, an Ivy League school, and he got into Brooklyn College of Pharmacy. So where did he go? Brooklyn College of Pharmacy, because his cousin went there.
Oh, wow.
Because it's
He didn't
close
know,
by.
you
It
know,
works.
and so it worked. He's had a great life. Don't get me wrong,
yeah.
but it just goes to show you that it's not that you don't know what you don't know.
Yes.
You don't know. So let's talk about what you're making sure that Latinas know, because
That's
you have
right.
some programs that just won't quit. Let's start with the Business Management Academy.
This is her baby.
Yes, it's your baby. Tell us about it, Mija.
Well, you know, the Business Management Academy, it is such a great program. We've got such a great trainer on board, and it takes the business owner from making sure that they understand their financials. Most business owners, as some of us that don't own businesses, we put all our paperwork together, we take it to the CPA, and they handle everything,
Right.
and it's done, right?
Right.
So with this program, what we're doing is not only are we teaching them how to put together a business profile, a company profile, as well as organizing their company, but they're also learning how to at least get an idea what a profit and loss statement is, what a financial statement is. So we take them from there into the financials, then we take them into preparing them to put a loan package together.
Because you have a relationship, I understand, with the Small Business Administration, the Small Business Development Centers in the region, and how invaluable are those?
Well, those are resources that many business owners are not aware that are there.
Sure.
They think that it's going to cost, but so what we do is we also take them into contract readiness. And so what does that mean? It means we teach them how to do business with corporate America, government entities. So by the time they're done with the program, now they're ready to present themselves or their package to a banker.
Right.
We have a banker on site to meet with them, and they're ready to do business with corporate America in terms of the organizational structure. They might not be ready in terms of how long they've been in business and that, but at least they know how to do it.
You mentioned governmental organizations, and in many states there are supplier diversity programs. Some of those states ask corporations to adopt supplier diversity programs. In our industry, the cable industry, Charter is part of a supplier diversity program. I have to think so many of your folks don't even know they exist. What's supplier diversity? I mean, if you don't know, you don't know.
Exactly.
And these are great programs.
They are, and I think that people know that there's supplier diversity, but they don't know how to get
How
there.
to access it, right?
So a lot of organizations talk about certifications, these 10, 20 different certifications, but what
Ours is,
business
I think,
owners
1031. I think that's the number in our
Right.
industry.
But you know, there isn't a need to have so many certifications. If depending on your industry, if you know what the need is, depending on who you want to do business with, you might only need one or two.
Sure. Tell us about another program of yours. I know you have some dinners as well, but I want to talk about some other programs with your permission, and that's Emerging Latinas.
Well, we have a 6-week program for emerging Latinas, and same. We do the contract readiness.
I see.
Also mentorship.
Right, which is so important.
Yes, it
I
is.
mean, it really is. It goes without saying, but in so many ways, if you have someone that will help you out, I don't care, Latino, Anglo, whatever it is, we just need a champion.
We do, and we're pretty much giving them the information that we've learned. I mean, from the SBDC, bringing awareness to the business owners about these services that are available to them. And like she mentioned, in the Business Academy, we help them get prepared to receive a business loan.
I have to ask you, if I may, I'm digressing a bit.
Sure.
So, in our general age range, bilingualism was not valued. I feel as if today it is valued.
Yes.
Is it?
Of course.
And are you telling your Latinas, keep your Spanish up? Because
Absolutely.
it's going to help you in business.
I'm telling my Asian friends to
Right,
learn.
exactly.
So, yes.
Yes.
I mean, we're in the IE, what are we? 4.3.
Yeah, right.
But half of that is Latino.
Sure.
So it's important for business owners to know that, and us to
it's an
embrace
advantage.
that. Yes.
It's an advantage.
Yes.
Your youth conference, I hope you're telling your youth, it infuriates me when I meet I shouldn't say this, but a Latino who doesn't speak Spanish. I'm making sure my girls speak Spanish, and what a great gift.
Yes. And then
So you're telling the youth speak Spanish?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Embrace it.
Right.
And get Rosetta Stone if you don't know it.
Right.
So with our youth conference, it's in June 22nd.
Right.
And what we do is we invite also corporate leaders. We invite universities.
It's yearly?
Yes, once a year.
It's a
And we understand that not all youth are going to college. Some are entrepreneurs.
Right.
So we bring speakers for each of those categories.
And then finally, we don't have time to go deeply, the Health and Wellness Program, so important. Affordable Care Act, I'm sure, has been a discussion point during that program. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. And thank you for what you're doing for Latinas, for the Inland Empire.
Absolutely.
And I can't wait to keep in touch.
Visit our website.
Oh, yes, go.
Emerging Latinas is April 27th.
Perfect. But we'll have all the information on the screen. I thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
They are with the National Association. The National Latina Business Women's Association, Inland Empire. I'm Brad Pomerance, Charter Local Edition.